Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say that basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Thank you so much for joining this morning. It is May 26th, I believe so. Yes, it is May 26th. It is Tuesday. I believe that is Tuesday. Yeah. Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, 26th of May. Live broadcasting to you from Tijuana, Mexico. Thank you so much for joining. Share this video. And let's break the algorithms, people. Let's give it a like and break the algorithms. And share the video so we can start. Thank you so much for joining. And God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee. It's on the top of the link. If you guys want to contribute to our independent reporting, you got Buy Me a Coffee all over there on top of the link on Facebook. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, and also on the description box. You got our PayPal. Thank you so much for supporting independent reporting. So, this is a problem. We have a huge problem. The problem is that when candidates over here in our country of Mexico, they're running for municipal president, for, diputado, that is somebody in charge of the district. If they're running for governor, when they're running for president, every single one has to talk and has to have a conversation with the cartel. Every single one. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it, the organized crime over here in our country dominates and completely alleviates and is just the one that takes the decisions on the security of the citizens, on the security of the people, and on the security of every single one of us. This happened yesterday. A candidate that it was running for municipal president was assassinated. At the meantime that she was campaigning, this article was released by Uniradio Informa. The candidate was assassinated and ambushed in a part of Mexico. I will read the article so you guys can understand how difficult this situation is for candidates that they want to do right for the people, that they want to do good for the people, and they want to change the people. You know, the biggest one that has happened in our lifetime has been Luis Donaldo Colosio, that he was a candidate for president, and he was, practically was going to win. Everybody loved Luis Donaldo Colosio, and he got assassinated. I have broadcast from that particular place, but the signal is really bad, so I have to broadcast from afar away. But I have gone to that place that is called Lomas Taurinas. It is a neighborhood right here, a really bad neighborhood in our city of Tijuana. And he was assassinated right there, killed at the moment with the gun in his head. This candidate, she was assassinated yesterday, and the article says this, man, it's this so depressing, man, that you cannot even run in your city, run in your country. This is why, number one reason why I don't like politics in Mexico. It is so corrupt. And if you're not part of the organized crime, and if you're not part of what they say and what they tell you to do, this potentially can happen to you. So it says the candidate for municipal president of Moroleón, Guanajuato, that for everybody that is watching, Celaya, that is located, it's a city, Celaya, it is located in Guanajuato. Celaya, it is right now designated as the #1 most dangerous city in the world, Celaya, Guanajuato. And practically right here, we see that the article says the candidate for municipal president of the political party Movimiento Ciudadano, that is Movement for the Citizens, Alma Rosa Barragán, was assassinated this Tuesday on social media. His coordinator, Clemente Castañeda, informed. And he said this, Clemente Castañeda, they informed me that, a few moments ago, the candidate for municipal president of Moroleón, Alma Rosa Barragán, has been assassinated, and that other 2 people were resulted as injured also. The political party Movimiento Ciudadano, they profoundly, feel this loss, and they offer solidarity and support to their family members and the victims. She got ambushed. Apparently, she was doing a video, and she tweeted, or she just gave her location of where she was at. And after that, she got ambushed by, particular vehicles, and they shot her on sight. This is not the first or the last that has occurred. It has been multiple people. Right now, the count for candidates, or the count for, people that they got assassinated, that they are candidates in Mexico, it is 41 right now. And it is just tragical because you have political parties in both sides of the aisle in the United States of America and over here in Mexico that they are saying that nothing is going on, and that they are saying, nothing is happening, that they are saying, everything is okay on the other side of the border. And you have these kind of incidents, and you have no leftist in the United States of America and no leftist in Mexico is going to talk about why Mexico is so violently insecure right now. Why Mexico has 5 cities on the top 5 for violence and delinquents in the world. Why Mexico has that. Nobody talks about it. You don't see the United Nations talking about it. You don't see the Interpol talking about it. You don't see no international organization talking about this. But ultimately, if it doesn't mean a narrative from, if it doesn't fit the narrative of the left, they're not going to talk about it. This is completely wrong on all levels. This is bad because I know a couple of district leaders right here in our city of Tijuana. They're young. And as I was, talking to one of them via text, I said, this is bad. And he said, yeah, it's really bad. But you know how it is. It's difficult to go around these people. If you argue with them, or if you, potentially discuss with them, or you don't agree with them, they will threaten your life. They will threaten your family's life, or they will try to, do harm to your life or to your family's lives, as kidnapping, as something horrible. It can happen to you. So this is a huge loss for, for our country. As she was doing her campaign, she was doing a normal campaign to run for municipal president. And now, she's gone. She was ambushed by the organized crime, and potentially a lot of people are speculating, but it's bad to speculate on a person that you don't know actually the reason why she got assassinated. And the reason, one of the most important reasons is that specifically you don't have an agreement with the organized crime. When you don't have that agreement with the organized crime, it ultimately it leads the organized crime to think that you are going to do harm to them, and you're not going to let them work. So potentially now you are an obstacle for them, and you are a person that is on their way, and there are, you're an obstacle. Basically, you're an obstacle for them. So if you're an obstacle, they need to remove that obstacle immediately. And they did that. And it's so sad. And hope that I don't see right now our communist president, AMLO, I don't see him. Let's see if he's bringing justice. Let's see what he's going to say. Let's see what he's going to do, because every time that he speaks is only just blah, blah, blah coming out. No solutions whatsoever, just blaming the past administrations. And that is the only thing that he does. Blame the past administrations, blame this, blame that, blame this, blame that. So it's just, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, and it's just incredible. It's just sad that you see these kind of situations that is not even comparable to what is happening in the United States. What is happening over here, it is bad. The United States can fix what they have over there. What we have over here in Mexico is really difficult to fix. We got to take out all the root and clean up and make a huge cleanup. And it is difficult to happen because everybody's so corrupt. So this is the news regarding this situation. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link if you guys want to contribute to our independent reporting. Thank you so much. Also on YouTube, we're live on YouTube, and we're getting censored like no other, but we're going to continue to work. This happened again for the 70 trillionth time. Again and again and again, it happens. And it happens and nobody talks about it. And it happens and nobody says anything about it. And it happens and everybody is, acting normal. And it happens and, you're like, oh, again, it happened. Oh, yeah, they do that every day. It's yesterday. I shown you two videos. One video that it was around 2-3 months ago when migrants, forced their entry and rushed the border, the vehicle border, and they tried to enter through a port of entry. And then yesterday also I shown you a video of a young lady that she was arrested and she was rushed by the customs inside because she tried to enter the United States of America illegally through the vehicle port of entry. Again, right here, let me explain the geographics of our state. The state of Baja California has 5 municipal cities, which they are adding another 2 now. They're going to add San Quintin and probably San Felipe. But right now, they have 5 municipal cities. 3 of those 5 municipal cities are borders. The biggest one is Tijuana. Second one is Mexicali, and the other one is Tecate. That is a small port of entry, but it's ultimately it connects you to the east side of San Diego, to the East County. So this, this is amazing. That and thank you. The first entry that it was in April, I believe so. It was in April, and the second one was a few days ago. Of the young lady that it was rushed, and this one was on the 23rd of May. This report, and this is the complications, and this is why I don't get upset anymore, man. I really don't. It's getting overwhelming to say this every time. How these irregular crossings are affecting citizens from Mexico, and how these irregular crossings are affecting completely people that they are trying to cross, legally to the United States of America, doing a line and vehicle line. Because of these irregular crossings, this kind of situations happen. In this article, let me describe the article right here so you can understand what it says. It says they close the pedestrian port of entry in Tecate, that is the other municipal entry that I was telling you, because of an illegal entry of Brazilian women. So let me get this straight. Ay, cabrón. So how many times it has to happen? I don't even know, man. I don't even. So let me get this straight. So you have all these migrants on the other side of the border, and you have these activists from the United States of America, and I'm closing my eyes because it bothers me, man. It bothers me that these activists, they're just, oh my God, they're just like, what the hell you're doing? This is why activists from the United States of America, they need to be screened, they need to be filtered, they need to be audited, they need to be asked, they need to be controlled and as going into the migrant camps. Because they are basically, some of them are infiltrators, some of them, they're instigating this kind of situations to happen. And they close the pedestrian port of entry because Brazilian women try to cross illegally in through the pedestrian port of entry. What does this cause? It causes a trickle effect, a effect on the other people that they're trying to cross legally, walking to work. That is the effect. That is the effect. And it is continuous. I shown you 2 examples yesterday and another one again today. As we are trying to get the logic on this, when is the authority of the United States of America going to do something to these nonprofit organizations? When they're going to do something to these nonprofit organizations? ¿Cuándo les van a hacer algo? ¿Cuándo los van a arrestar? ¿Cuándo los van a investigar? ¿Cuándo van a hacer algo, carajo? ¿Cuándo se van a armar de valor? ¿Cuándo van a tener el significante, la poquito así nomás les pido, de valor, de coraje para arrestar a esta gente? When are the government of the United States of America, when is going to have the courage to investigate these activists, to investigate these NGOs, to investigate these people that they're coming from the United States of America to help the migrant population over here? When is the American government going to do something about it? A lot of Americans are saying, well, when is Mexico going to do something about it? Hold on a minute. These people are from the United States of America, and they're not being stopped, and they're crossing back and forth and doing this kind of crap. When? And now you got an effect. Let me read the article so we can get this. You see the picture right here. So it says right here, Tecate. This article was written by El Sol de Tijuana by Ana Lilia Ramirez, which I sent her a huge hello, Ana Lilia. Great job. And she says the border of Tecate was closed for like 40 minutes due to the fact that women from the origin of Brazil, they intended to cross on Sunday illegally. Around 11:20 a.m., they intended and there was intention to cross illegally through the international border of Tecate. Two women of origin from Brazil, the ones that they only, with their passport of origin, they were intending to cross to the United States of America. The CBP neglected their access. They denied their access to the United States of America, and they give a solution. They gave a solution to the municipal authorities of Tecate. So it was closed around 40 minutes. This is not, if it is closed 5 minutes, if it is closed 10 minutes, if it is closed 15 minutes, if it is closed 2 minutes, if it is closed 1 minute, it does not even matter. You are completely affecting the way that the CBP looks at the situation that is happening in our side of town. That is the problem. It's not like, oh, it was just one. That happens every day, Oscar. It happens every day. If you ask a CBP officer, that is just a walking day in the park. Every day. Every day. Why is continuing to happen? Who is instructing these people to go to the port of entry and do that? This is what happened yesterday, where the woman got rushed at the border because she tried to cross illegally through the vehicle port of entry, affecting the people that they're crossing and they're going to work on vehicle. So the line to cross, it took a long time to cross. In April, there were people scattered around inside of the territory of the CBP that they crossed illegally through the vehicle port of entry. Another group, you got the other group of migrants that they blocked 5 lanes of the Century Lane in San Isidro port of entry. That is the most important port of entry in the world. You got all of that, and ultimately now you have, this is a continuous effect. Holy cow. And you say that you have the borders controlled. He's just exacerbating the situation. He's just, creating hysteria under the Biden administration. The hell out of here, hysteria. Cállate el hocico. My God. When are they going to process all these activists? And, something big just for these activists and these people, tabloid writers, something big is going to happen. We already know. The journalists over here in Tijuana, we already know. Something big is going to happen as soon as the elections are over. Something big is going to happen as soon as the elections are over. We have elections over here in Tijuana for governor, for municipal president, and for, district leaders. So as soon as those elections are over, ahí viene lo bueno. Qué rico. Here it comes. So this is complicating to the people that they're trying to cross legally. And this, 2 Brazilian women try to cross illegally to the United States of America. There's a lot of people from Brazil that they're coming, a lot of them. And there's a catastrophe of insecurity in Brazil. It's really, really bad in Brazil. Really, really bad. This is another article that it was released in Juarez. That is the border that connects to the United States of America. It is the border that connects to El Paso. And this article is called La Verdad. And it says right here, this was released on the 14th of May of 2021. The most curious thing about this article, it is the quantity that they say right here. That which it is, let me contest that quantity, because I was there and they were not letting people access like that. But, the article says right here, at least 10,000 people 10,000 migrants with the MPP process have entered the United States in the last 3 months. At least 10,000 people. And it says right here, Ciudad Juárez is where more people are soliciting humanitarian asylum that they have crossed to the United States of America. This is a lie. This is a complete lie. It's not true. The number one city where they're soliciting more asylum, humanitarian asylum, it is Matamoros, and then there is the border that is close to McAllen, and then it's Tijuana. Juarez is not the most, border that it has more humanitarian. It has a lot of activity in terms to unaccompanied minors. That's the border that has more activity with unaccompanied minors, with Matamoros. So this says, it says right here that almost 4,000 have passed, almost 4,000 have crossed since the 26th of February. And it says right here, look at the number. It says this is data that it has given by the High Commission of the United Nations for Refugees, that is ACNUR, which we already know. ACNUR is the most corrupt organization, and I confronted ACNUR in Juarez, asking them, when are they going to talk about the unaccompanied minors? When are they going to talk about the fake marriages? When are they going to talk about the trafficking of children? When are they going to talk about the globalist compact of immigration? When are they going to address all of those issues? And they just denied anything. They don't want to answer anything. If it is for pandering, if it is for suffering, if it is for, oh my God, let me help, yes. But if it is for, asking a question that is actually challenging my narrative, they will not answer. So it says right here, according to data given by the High Commission of the United Nations for Refugees, that is ACNUR, they say that until this Tuesday, talking about that particular day, that it was the 14th of May, until this Tuesday, right here, Tuesday, 11th of May, 10,455 people have been assisted out of the 12,000 that the government of the United States of America, they already processed. So this is a reality. MPP process, it is being handled, but not as Joe Biden said. Not as exactly as Joe Biden said, because remember what Joe Biden said. He said that 125,000. Remember? By the rhythm that is going, it's not going to be 125,000. The only problem that I see right here is that these globalistic organizations, nobody, absolutely nobody is doing an audit on these people. Again, I'm repeating what I said yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. Nobody's giving an audit to these people. For God's sake, nobody. And it is just, why? Who are these people to be protected like that? Who are these people to be, protected in a way that nobody can audit them? Nobody can ask them. Nobody can, ask them just particular questions. ACNUR, why you're not in, United Nations? Why you're not helping the Mexican kids that they're being sold in marriages due to a Mixteca custom? ACNUR, why in United Nations? Why you're not attending the farmers in Michoacan that they're being, forced to leave their land? ACNUR, why are you not, protecting the poor children that we've got 1.2 million children abandoned in our country of Mexico? Where is the attention to that? Why we got to focus on the world right now? We have a humongous problem in Mexico with insecurity and cartel. They just assassinated a candidate for municipal president, and I just shown that. They just assassinated a candidate for municipal president. And this candidate right here. And ACNUR and the United Nations are so concentrated on their narrative. We got a humongous problem over here in Mexico with insecurity. It's getting bad. It is already bad. It is already really bad. But I don't know the word priorities, for God's sake. Qué dolor de mendiga cabeza. La palabra prioridades, the word priorities, these people, they don't have it on the dictionary. It is not priority. Priority right now is climate change. Priority right now, it is the capitalist crisis. Priority right now, it is the prison system crisis. Priority is that. Good luck resolving that. In the meantime, let me just tell all the Mexican people, protect yourself and, God knows who, try to survive. It's just incredible. And, this article right here, this other article, it just tells you how Central America and South America, we are suffering with, the economical crisis of COVID and the collapse of COVID. How COVID has affected not only, but, your country, the country of the United States of America, how COVID has affected our country of Mexico, ultimately how COVID has affected the world. But this photo right here went viral. This photo right here, she went viral. God rest her soul. And this is too hard to just give the news, man. This young lady, this article was released. This happened in Argentina. This beautiful young lady that you see right here. It says, young lady dies of COVID. And she died waiting to get attended at a hospital, to get a hospital bed. And I will read the article. Now, look at this beautiful young lady. A total catastrophe. And I'm just asking, where are the 350,000 vaccines that Russia was going to send to Argentina? Where are the enormous help that Russia was going to help Argentina to fix the COVID situation over there? It says Argentina, the young student from veterinarian medicine. She was studying to be a veterinarian. Her name is Lara Arreguis, of 22 years old. Her origin is from Argentina. She had diabetes. And she was laying down outside of the hospital. She collapsed, outside. And due to the collapse of the hospitals that is occurring right now and the enormous wave of pandemic and the numbers that record-breaking on deaths, nobody attended her outside of the hospital, and she died like that, right there. Her mother, Claudia Sanchez, published the photo of her daughter laying down on the floor on the hospital as she was waiting to be attended. The photo became something viral, as it is an image to tell you how the hospital collapsed and how the hospital system around the world it is working. So young, waiting for a moment to be attended, waiting for a doctor, waiting to save her life, and studying to be a veterinarian. She was going to be a future veterinarian. She was going to be a great doctor, possibly a veterinarian. Her mother had the courage to publish this photo. And, it's sad to see this kind of situations. It's sad to see this kind of situations, but it's more sad that, we have a problem with hospitals in Mexico due to the pandemic. Our hospitals are full in Mexico with not only COVID, but also with other, it backfire on other people that they were sick and they could not be attended in hospitals. We don't have medicines for cancer. We don't have medicines for kids. We don't have the proper, locations to attend people. We're suffering over here economically and mentally and physically. Central America, you don't even want to see what is going on in Venezuela. Ecuador, they were burning bodies outside that they died of COVID because all the incinerary and the places where the funeral services were taken out, they were full. What is happening in Panama, what is going on in Colombia, Venezuela is horrible. Chile also going through a horrible situation. You got Argentina right here. You see an example. Brazil also not enough resources for this. This is just horrible. This is an example that I was reading it and it catch my eye that how this image, how people take their assumption of how people die, their complexion, their face of how people die when they go. A lot of people, you see them with a face of suffering. A lot of people, you see them with face of peace. You see this young lady and her face is just like an angel. You see that she's resting right there and like she's taking a nap. Like nothing is going on the world and nothing is going on and outside of the world. She looks blessed right there. God bless her dear heart. And all these catastrophes that is occurring in our world, in our countries, as the United States has been one of the countries that has fixed the COVID situation extremely quick. There's other countries that we don't have that advantage and we don't have that, possibilities of vaccination. A lot of people don't like the vaccine. A lot of people agree with the vaccine. A lot of people brings them comfort to have the vaccine. A lot of people don't believe in it. I'm not advocating for yes or no. I'm just saying a lot of people think that will bring them a hope of everything is going to get fixed. And a lot of people say no. A lot of people feel comfortable with a mask. It is a reality for those people that they are believing that this this infection that is called COVID, it does not exist. It does exist. It was made recently proven that it was made on Wuhan. And it is just President Trump was right. Everybody now needs to understand that it is a reality. It was made in the Wuhan lab. And it is a reality. It was handily made to collapse the economy. It was handily made to cause all this, destruction around the world. And it was handily made to bring all the globalistic agendas. Now you got COVID, vaccination, control, la la la, he. And you got the globalist compact of immigration, education, the Paris deal. Everything goes by hand. So it was, yes, it exists. COVID is an infection that exists, but it was made. And it is just so sad to see these kind of lives going away. It is so sad. And it is so sad to see this kind of lives taken away. And it's so young, man. So young. And this image, I was trying to put this outlet, this newspaper outlet, this image, because she looks so peaceful, right? At her image, you can look at her and you will be like, what she? No, she did not. Like doesn't even appear that she passed away. But this is the way that she passed away. And the Argentina government has had a lot of problems lately. They have been protesting for the enforcement of the mask. They have been protesting for the enforcement of the vaccine. And they have been protesting. It's a complete fight between pro-abortion and people that they are against abortion. They approve abortion in Argentina, the country that has the Pope. They approve abortion, and now there's people that are against abortion, and it's just division, completely division. That is a communist system. That is what it is. That is what they do. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue from Border Network News and America's Boys News. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. God bless you all. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys want to contribute to our independent reporting, Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. Later on this week, I will be live, boots on the ground, at a particular place in our city of Tijuana. Hopefully, I will be broadcasting you live. There was a construction of the wall later on yesterday. They were still building some parts. They were giving maintenance to some parts. So a lot of people were like, "Hey, they're building." No, there's not. They're not building. They're just doing some, maintenance to the lights, to the lighting, to, to the ultimately to the water canal, and all that kind of stuff, and all the routes, the concrete route for the border patrol. So I have traveled and I have walked so many times to through so many places showing you guys the wall. I have walked through mountains. I have walked through different parts of my state, showing every single one of you guys how they have built a wall, how it's getting built, how it was stopped, how it was this, it was that. A lot of people have asked me, "Hey, Oscar, have they stopped the building of the wall?" Yes, it has stopped. Last time that I was climbing a mountain, it was with Ben Berquam, and we were actually watching how millions of equipment was on the other side of the wall, just standing there going to waste. And unfortunately, that's all the equipment. It's just a little part of the equipment. But I will show you guys how a lot of the parts of where the wall is getting built. It's really important that you guys see how much equipment it is just lost there. That you're talking about billions of dollars of equipment, and that is just right there to rust, to go to waste. So, this is, I will do that during, the next month. We'll go every once in a while and show you guys, this and that. So I will show you spots and I'll tell you, look, that is the equipment that is right there standing, not being used. It is never going to be used now for apparently 3 more years of this administration of Joe Biden. 3 more years. So it is it's just equipment that is out of the tax money of the American people. Some of it, some equipment was privately purchased by by different people that they were contributing, but some of it is the tax money of the American people that is just sitting right there. That they on purpose, they were providing. Like, I want to donate to for the protection of the country, la la la, he. And I have shown several parts where I have walked several parts of different parts of the mountain where there was an activist right here that she was criticizing me. She was saying, like, why don't you walk to the roughest neighborhoods in Tijuana? And she has been living here for like probably 5 or 6 years. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. Like, it's really stupid, the solution. It's about border security, and you want me to walk through the roughest neighborhoods of Tijuana. What is the purpose of that? What is the complete purpose? Isn't that the job of the authority of Mexico to go and search the roughest neighborhoods of Tijuana? And I used to live in one of the roughest neighborhoods of Tijuana. So their assumption, their mind is really stupid. Their psychological mind games are really, really stupid. So they don't want you to show, how the wall is getting built. They don't want you to promote that. They want you to promote that you're hating on it. They want you to promote that you are completely hating that. But, I didn't see these kind of people before the election of Donald Trump living over here and promoting the hateful wall of Obama, that he built a border fence wall, which is the wall that is a heat sensor wall. So I didn't see no leftist organization over here screaming at the wall when it was getting built by Obama. Nobody was saying anything about it, right? Nobody was saying anything about, the humongous wall that it was Obama built in his time. But now that This, they don't want you to promote that. They no, no, no. Why are you promoting that, Blue? Why a Mexican? Why? You can talk to people in Idaho and Louisiana, but over here, you don't make me like, get the hell out of here. You're not even from here. You're not even from here. No sabes nada. Tú ni eres de aquí. Órale pa' fuera. It is just amazing how the ignorancy of these people. And, it's important for everybody to know where it has been stopped, where your tax money is going to waste, for evidence, for you guys to completely say, like, hey, I paid for that. Why is it not getting built? I paid for that. Why is it not being used? That came out of my money. That came out of my taxes. Why nobody is using it? Why is it standing right there? Why? Use it. Use it for something, but use it. And it has to be on the demand of the American public, not the Mexican public. The Mexican people, we have so many things that we have to worry about. We have our security issues. We have our economic issues. We have our future for our children to be, to be issued, to be worried about. We have the future of our kids to worry about in our country of Mexico. We're not worried about what's going on in Central South America. We're really concerned with what is going on right now in our country. So it is up to the American people. This is why I have shown the American people, this is what is going on. This is how big is it? This is how tall is it? This is how long is it? This is where it's getting built. This is where it's not getting built. So when I walk through these kind of places, there's a lot of secret hideouts, and I have encountered myself with coyotes, with polleros, with people that they are violent, possibly dangerous. Was an encounter that I was, really in a place where it was not comfortable, and they told me to leave, and I left immediately. I have gone to places where, you see the insecurity level go, and the, high risk level go all the way from level number 1 to level number 20,000 immediately. And, this is where the wall is being stopped. Curiously, where you see the level of security immediately grow from number 1 to 10,000, it is where the wall is being stopped. Why? So that is the particular situation with a lot of people are asking, well, Oscar, I'm seeing a lot of equipment of the wall just standing right there and is not being done. Is the current administration, is not the past administration. The past administration was continuing to work and work and work. There were thousands of jobs that they were stopped because of that. So, it is not the current. It was not the past administration. It was the current administration. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining on this morning on this live feed. Let me read some comments right here at Buy Me a Coffee. You can follow me at Buy Me a Coffee. It is a page that you can follow me. I will be posting things right there. And I'm still waiting for the podcast and Buy Me a Coffee. I will be doing podcasts only and Buy Me a Coffee, and you can be a supporter right there. So let me read the comments. Some comments right here of Buy Me a Coffee. It's a comment by Miss Shay. It says, thanks for all you do, Oscar. Thank you. Miss Brenda says, you're doing great, Oscar. Thank you so much. And Uma Marie says, keep up the good work. We don't get this news in Texas. Oh, God bless you. God bless all the people in Texas. All the people in Texas. Thank you so much. You guys are beautiful. That's the beautiful state of Texas. And particularly El Paso. I love El Paso, Texas. And it's so beautiful. Somebody gave me an image. When I visit El Paso, it's just really nice to go up the mountain where the star is at. There's a really, particular mountain where they have the big star, Texas. And you go up the mountain and you can see actually the view of the beautiful city of El Paso. And also you can see Juarez from all the way to the back. And there's a really, a beautiful sight when you get up there. You feel like, wow, this is a beautiful city. Really, it is a beautiful city of El Paso. Thank you so much for joining. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at every platform that exists. Also, Ben Berquam. You can follow him at Real America's Voice News, Will Johnson, and Let's Talk About It, and Miss Sarah Carter from Fox News. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. And por siempre, Mexico. And God bless the United States of America. Stay safe. And like we always say, people. And thank you so much to Miss Diane. just came in. Ms. Diane, thank you so much. God bless your heart, Ms. Diane. Thank you. Let me see if you put a comment right here, because that is a thing that I would like to appreciate your contribution. So let me just see if you put a comment. You're awesome, my friend. Thank you so much, Ms. Diane. Thank you so much. God bless your heart. It was nice talking to you guys this morning. Later on, possibly I'll be doing another live feed later on this afternoon. Yesterday, I did a live feed a little bit late in the evening, but it was really informative. It was important. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he has. What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.